What is up, everybody? MaelstromTier playing The Binding of Isaac off of that, that Blue Baby run, which we unfortunately hit restart like immediately, so we're just gonna get away from it. But still, like, it may be throwing myself at the wall, but I'm not ready to give up on Blue Baby. That being said, maybe I should just try for a greed mode run, because they're nice. They're not too terrible. And our seed is GVW2 EVP6. Kind of surprised there's no 42, but nonetheless. And we immediately get Speedball, which is fine. Speed upgrade's okay. Blue Baby in greed mode really has no change to it. Like, obviously curse rooms are kind of bunk. Nun's Habit's not great. Neither is this thing. What's this button do? It just spawned an enemy, so it's not great either. Oh, it spawned a lot of enemies, which we don't really have to deal with, because I don't think any of them are going to explode or do anything useful. This TNT can be removed. We could, like, wait to see if we can hit an enemy with it, or we could, like, get it over to this pot. Maybe it'll open up some lovely coins, but we'll make this poop, because as soon as we hit it, I think the charge starts. Just play like a greed mode run. Minus the part where we get hit a bunch of times. I say as I almost just immediately eat it. So, it's been a good minute since our last run. It's probably actually been a good, like, lots of minutes. But, after that loss of a Blue Baby run, I had to stop and take a breather and just kind of cool down. But we're back. I think it was just kind of a fluke. It was, you know, a mistake that won't haunt me forever, hopefully. But you know, you do like 1,000 Isaac runs, or at least hundreds of them. Eventually, they'll just kind of wishy-wash. What? Except this one. This one, I'm just gonna die probably. Let's not make that happen. Let's change our fate. We probably should have, like, hit the button when we got hit. We've done something. Instead, I'm just... Well, we survived, so... And we got a whole penny. It was worth it. You can't say that, can't say that this item sucks now. Except you kinda can. What do we want? We want a key. Kinda obviously. I wouldn't mind a bomb so we can get in there. Loki's horns is, like, pretty useless. We could re-roll the machine. Maybe even, like, just twice. No, we can't get it. Probably not gonna get enough money in the... We're gonna get enough money in the boss fight to get, like... Oh my gosh, the poop actually prevent, like... Okay, maybe Blue Baby isn't what we're looking for here. I meant Kane. Sure. 6984 HHXX. We're already looking good. Pageant Boy is usually not that great, but being greed mode, having money is, like, amazing. Number 2, I don't want to take that. Why would... Number 2, you'll just randomly fart out bombs, which I guess can be useful, but I usually find it to be annoying because bombs will show up where you don't... Like, you won't hear them, and then you'll just take damage. It's kind of like Bob's Brain, but even sneakier. And I'm not a fan of that. So unless we get a way to, like, re-roll it or do something with it, we're gonna avoid it entirely. Eventually we have to do Blue Baby though, which, I mean, I guess in greed mode, you know, the struggle is kind of there. you'd get lucky and get a spirit heart in the first drop. You kind of can build yourself up, but at the same time you still want to buy like items and things to get better. That damage was easily avoidable, and yeah, no. Starting to tilt, and it's only been like a minute in. We can't let the downfall happen. That would just be pathetic. At the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's not cathartic, but like, and not what I deserve. I feel like I have been having a good string of luck, but just kind of the way that Isaac shakes. You do bad and you do okay sometimes. And I've been getting a lot of good items, but now I have to like rely on my own skill. And how dare I? It's fine though. We got a heart up here, and we got blood clot, which is a damage upgrade. And we could just leave if we wanted to. We also get latchkey. It'll give us a spirit heart and some keys, but for like 15 cents, is that really worth it? I don't know. Steven's not too bad. Like once this guy detaches, I'm always confused if Gemini or this guy. I'm pretty sure it's Steven. When he dies, it explodes in a cluster. It's kind of hard to dodge. Yeah, okay. So you gotta be wary about that. Pretty Junior's not too bad. They leave creep. They get weird knockback effects due to, I don't think it's blood clot, I think it's just tears. The fly spawning is not a problem. I would even go as far to argue that they aren't a problem. Unless I get myself trapped into a corner like this. Okay. I'm sure we could kind of like skirt ourselves along the parts that aren't creeped, but I'd rather not. Instead, I'd just, let him run into me and almost do it again. It's fine. How are you still alive? Thank you. I almost want to take 3 cent a heart because I don't trust myself. Maybe Yum Heart would be good. Right now we don't really have the health to fully appreciate it, to just fully take it in general. So I'll abstain from that. Plus we can get something much better for 15 cents. Maybe not on this floor, but on the other one. Sometimes we shoot like when we're Kane, so we have like it's weird because blood clot just overwrote our eye patch, but we shoot from one eye still. But occasionally we shoot a blood clot tier, and when you have 2 eyes, it makes sense because it's like every other one. Here it's just kind of like, yeah, when I feel like it, use blood clot. This is almost over. Any day now. If I can avoid the weird, the weird knockback that happens with these guys. I don't think they explode like Mini Steven. I think they just die. Which is fine. What do we want? That's fine, because I was probably not going to really give up anything for Deal the Devil. Okay, and that's fine too. I didn't even want anything. Should we spend a heart to go into our curse room, though, before we get out of here? Because, we could just buy a heart if we don't, return. Get some bombs, which are okay. Blow up these guys and possibly get some money out of it. 2 cents for a bomb is not worth it in the slightest. But I'll take it. And we can just say, you know what, screw this, and go over here. We could have done that originally, but then we wouldn't have gotten the money. We have speed upgrade. Yeah, that's exactly we have the broken the paperclip, but it doesn't work for us for item rooms and stuff. It only works for golden chests. BFF is okay. We'll just take a key because we have to. Suppose we don't need... wow. All these items are just awful. Okay, curse the tower. When we get hit, we'll drop bombs. And dunce cap, we shoot like we are you a wizard. Like, out of both of these options, I want neither of them, to be perfectly honest. But, I don't know, let's be a little crazy. Certainly don't think we would have gotten very far had we had taken number 2. And we, like, trail further still. I was kind of hoping we would get both of them. Do I want BFF? It's good. It's another one of those, like, potential items. If we get something that can get us familiars. I was thinking of flies, that's hive mind. If we can get familiars, it'll be really good. If not, then it's kind of useless. So I'm kind of on the fence of saying, let's just re-roll it. Because, I don't know. I kind of want some base stat upgrades before we do anything too serious. It's kind of weird. Like, there's coloration for these guys, the ones that sometimes they just push you back with their gas, and then the other ones that just that also shoot with it. And I kind of forget which ones are which until it's a little too late. Oh, well. Did that do anything? Did that help at all? I cleared out the bottom. I guess the tower's not entirely useless, but it's still, like, pretty bad, all things considered. So is that. So is that we're on half a heart. Come on, Isaac. Don't do me dirty like this. Could spend money giving it to Demon Judgment. PhD. Toothpicks is like... Tears upgrade might be good. Yeah. Then maybe the HP upgrade. More like probably the HP upgrade, because we probably won't get enough money to reroll something, and, well, we'll maybe get close. Alright, let me apologize for making toothpicks too much of a reality. This is actually, like, made our run totally better already. Just I got down in the dumps. Just need that, you know, you just need that one item that'll change your life. Or change the run. And then when you get it, you'll be like, okay, it wasn't that amazing. So if you just look at something with a pessimistic attitude and just go, oh, I don't expect this to do much, and then it changes it. It's probably actually terrible advice. Chubb is taking a little longer than normal. Maybe if I hit him, we'll actually finish him off, but he's done, so that's good. And I'm gonna regret it because then the next item's gonna be good. Keep a meat. I'm not too, like, sad about it. Now if we still get a deal with the devil and don't manage to get a deal with the angel, we maybe have some HP to trade. Well, I don't know. We didn't take the last one because there was nothing to take, so excuse me. Curse the tower, our biggest damage dealer. It's a phrase I never wanted to hear, like, stated. Here's the deal with the angel, like we kind of guessed. Now I can't play the Demon Judgment, but HP upgrade. And I can't go into the Cursor Room. And I can't pick up that Tinted Royale. No, we got 4. There's a bomb, but it's 5 cents. Probably terrible mismanagement on my end. But nonetheless, we continue. We soldier on. How am I feeling? Water's helping. I'm not sick yet. Anyways. Oh, good. Matchbook. Where were you 10 seconds ago when I needed a bomb and not, like, 10 troll bombs? Well. Let's trade a bomb for a bomb. Possibly a secret room. It was worth a shot. At least I thought so. Then this bomb for this infamy is okay. It's pretty good, probably. It's probably going to save our butt, and I'm just not going to realize it. Now the safety pin would be nice. It's another, I think it's a shot speed upgrade, but I think it's also tiers. Ow. Okay. Instead, all we got was just more enemies spawned. Kane, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but I was told that you have a thing called the luck foot, and that gives you like more luck. And I assume that like more luck equals not spawning hosts every time. These guys are a pain. It's been a while since I've had to actually fight them though, so just shows that I just need to. I don't know what I need anymore. Maybe I should leave you guys alive since you just cleared out the friggin' room for me. Troll bombs and we're done. Okay. So I think it's also an evil upgrade, so we'll get another black heart. And well, there are no red hearts on the ground, but it would probably be a better thing. Oh, good, Taurus. I mean, I'm glad we got that speed downgrade or speed upgrade now. But well, I guess it's kind of okay in a room that like we're in forever. Nonetheless. Oh, yay. It's just entirely worthless. Nonetheless, evil range, shot speed. No, I guess we're not firing faster. Now I'm trying to think of another item that's like that was new to Rebirth and then totally worth it. Is it like Sad Photo or something like that? Alright. This is the time to... Apparently not. Oh, really? That's wonderful. Nonetheless, we fought the Stain a million times. Its pattern is now known to us. Are we able to get Taurus like a second time in a room, or are we just like one and done? Because if that's the case, when we hit Taurus, we should like hit the button as well. Alright, good for you. I kind of forget what your name is. You're like kind of the Haunt, but the worst version. This guy is a little bit annoying due to the fact that we've fought him before where we like deal big damage and he still lets them out, lets his little guys out as he's hit in a similar fashion. But it's still kind of like a pain. This will do something. Okay. I mentioned that the play in this episode has been like awful because it has, and that is all my fault. Deal with the devil. Just got his head, and I will take that. Some pills.
Tears up.
That is pretty good too. Pills used to be always great with Kane. Why did I go in there? Alright, let's like slow down, calm ourselves. Feel like I had this conversation last floor when we went down, but at the same time, what the heck just went in my brain or my thought process though? It's just like, go through this room. The room magnetized itself to me. That is a lie. I did it of my own volition. X-ray goggles is pretty useless. Pill mimic and caffeine pill are pretty bad. We might be going a straight DPS run if that's the real case. Or we're just going chocolate milk, which I guess we can still kind of DPS, but it's damage. It's not great because we're like a little above base damage. At least we can do this. We can hit it, okay. I mean, it would take us forever to constantly do that, so maybe it's not worth it. I don't think there's any bonuses for doing a run or like having a streak per se. That was kind of an accident. But dang it, I'm gonna make this happen. This run will win. Like, let's put that now so it can go wrong later. Oh, are you effing my B right now? It's been, so, I mean, I've been in this, like, knee-deep in this run so long that I haven't had a chance to, like, really say anything not related to the run. Not that there's much to say. I've been playing Mass Effect 2. It's really good. It's like, especially when you get that change of, like, here's Mass Effect 1, now here's the pretty much the same game, but like streamlined and really tightly focused in a way that's like super great. And you're just like, yeah, I'm sold. Battery stores, it's not very useful for, well, it's kind of useful for Guppy's Ludovico technique. How does Ludovico and, that's worth experimenting, or it's, you know, taking in the guise of experimentation. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is just like the better, tighter version of Mass Effect 1, which is perfectly fine. I like Mass Effect 1, but there's a lot going on with it that's like an issue that I've already stated. One of them that I didn't even realize until I started playing it is like, someone on the team must have said, we have to keep everything in engine, because like, every time in Mass Effect 1 it was like, oh, we're switching scenes, time for a texture pop in. It's like, oh, it's jarring and it's like kind of super gross. Common Cold. I don't know what our tier is doing some wonky things. Common Cold might be good. We're not going to get the money for it, so I don't know why I'm trying to act like it's going to be useful. I think car battery does work with, sad that we can't use Ludovico while we have this, but nonetheless. We might as well. We might as well almost like, I don't know if we'll ever get the chance to, or the time to, be able to use Taurus and get into our curse room. It's probably not really even worth it. Excuse me, your hitbox is like really wonky. Could you just... But yeah, there's a lot more pre-rendered cutscenes and stuff, which I'm fine by because the pace of Mass Effect 2 still stays really good. And plus all the characters, like, there are good characters in Mass Effect 1, but there are a lot more, like, tightly focused characters that are pretty neat. Yeah. It's not amazing, but Leech could prove to save our lives if we keep red hearts. So on we go. Yeah. I think the writing's tighter, and one of the things that bothered me is, or I can see the concept, like why they did it, but then go, okay, I can see also why it didn't work. Range upgrade's pretty much useless for us. But in Mass Effect 1, there weren't a lot of times, like, you controlled Shepard talking pretty much all the time, which was good, but also, like, sometimes it'd be totally useless. You're like, hey, Shepard, are you coming? And he'd say yes, or yes, begrudgingly. It's like, well, you know, that's just kind of redundant. I don't know how this is going to work. Anti-grav tears? I don't think it does anything. But it is a tears upgrade, so maybe it does more damage. Ah, hello. So now you get a lot more moments where like Shepard speaks for himself, but then things like persuasions kind of make more sense, because in the games where you like you have that skill. I thought Leech was someone chasing me. If you have the skill to talk to someone and say, hey, don't do that thing because I can tell you to not, you kind of just said one sentence and then they're like, oh crap, okay. Mass Effect 2, you have a little more back and forth to make it more believable to say like, oh, Shepard actually said something that's like mildly threatening and or like convincing. Not just, hey, don't do that thing because I'm Commander Shepard. And you're just like, okay. Why? This truly is hell if we're fighting like 20 envies. I suppose it's Shoal, but you know, same thing. Where are you? Are you being serious? Come on. I believe in you. Got an okay suite of money and stuff. HR puffin stuff. But we don't have a reroll machine, so we might just take stuff. Growth hormones is a damage upgrade. That's a tears upgrade that I'm pretty sure tears upgrades are pretty useful. Dilute Vicho. I think they add to your DPS. But we're probably not going to get enough to get it, so we shouldn't need to worry. It's going to be annoying because I'm just afraid, like, we've already been hit like twice by us thinking that we're safe and then it just going, oh yeah, your invincibility is done. So I'd rather just not bother with it. The only thing bad I'd have to say about Mass Effect 2, other than like maybe it's annoying that like I'm playing it on the 360 because I have it on PC, but I didn't want to bother with it. The PC doesn't have controls, and I'm a controller scrub like I'm playing Isaac right now. And I don't know, it's just familiar. And the long story short is a long time ago when I was on Xbox Live, me and my friends like made a family plan thing because we would have like 3 years of Xbox Live for the price of like one. But his account is the parent account, and now it's like, hey, there are new terms and conditions to sign in to Xbox Live. Your parent needs to sign it and like put their password in, and being the probably fair enough kind of security conscious person he is, doesn't tell me the password, and I'm like, I don't really want to bother him to do this now, especially since so I just unplugged it. But between that time, it was like, oh, hey, you signed. It like kicked me off and kept going. There was a profile change, therefore we're just gonna like exit out. And I'm like, I'm glad that I'm starting the game and not in the middle of a mission or something. And you're just like, the profile changed. Sorry, you're dead. I don't know. That's just like a weird vestigial part of the old the old ways, the old gods, the ooh, you are my best friend, Nickel. Really hoping for exactly that. And whatever, that's my fault. I should just probably bother someone about that. But probably not, because I'm stubborn. Yeah, stubborn's the term for it. Otherwise, I don't know if I should even say this, but I've been playing... The farther that I get away from not saying it, I've been playing the Love Live game that's on the App Store, on the Google Play Store, sorry. Just because I heard, oh, it's a big dumb idle game, and I remembered not even back in the day, currently, good old, excuse me? Dear old, the creator of Berserk, Kentaro Miura, apparently loves, despite the fact that Berserk is like a wonderfully horrible series about like death and war and other atrocities, he's like, man, you know what my favorite game is? Idolmaster. She's like, I guess I can see it, but at the same time, like, woo, that's something. And I've heard of Love Live. It was like, okay, I don't know much about this, but I know that it's like cute, but also just like neat. I wasn't prepared for it to be like an Elite Beat Agents style rhythm game that like, I'm no stranger to rhythm games, and I really love them, like Guitar Hero and stuff. I'm pretty good at, not actually good at real instruments, but I'm sure that's a story that everyone says. But Elite Beat Agents I really like. The difference with that is that it's very much about, okay. It's very much about you having not hit it, just hitting the note isn't enough, hitting it like on beat and perfect, and they're really stingy about it. And Love Live is like no exception to that, where it's like legitimately really difficult. I just ran into my own freaking bomb. We got Taurus now, and I kind of don't like Taurus because it makes us stop, and I have to like change the way I play, but that way I play is not as good as just if I had Ludo. Oh, hi, Retrovision. Trust me, I wanted to forget about you, but I never did. Oh, infamy. Infamy! I did not deserve to survive any of that. Alright, please don't. Please don't do that thing you're about to do. We'll pick up Squeezy. We don't have, again, last time we played Greed mode, we didn't have any, how many? We took, no, that was with, Blue Baby. That run where we had our shot speed upgrade. Let's say we've almost got enough to get the spun, transformation, which just gets us damage, which I'm fine with. Stain, please come up. But yeah, it is a lot more intensive than I thought it was, like, than I was expecting, and I'm really getting into that. So, also it's got that free-to-play thing of, like, you gotta wait a couple of... You gotta, like... There is points that you spend, play a song, and then you slowly have to, like... I'm working on my words. You can either pay your like premium bucks to get more time, or just wait for it. And at the start, you know, you're just like, oh, you keep ranking up and you keep getting stuff, and it's just easy. And then when you get to the end of it, it's like, now we're in for long haul. But yeah, unless I would say that if you're not a fan of like idol music, which I'm not like a big fan. But if you enjoy rhythm games and would like something that's a little possibly different, but also just like easy to play, like as soon as I started playing it, I'm just like, it makes total sense that like, Why didn't anyone think of a rhythm game on a touchpad sooner? Except for Elite Beat Agents, I guess. But, like, no one thought to do it on a mobile device. I just really want another Elite Beat Agents. That's the entire point of my story. We should probably focus on Ultra Greed. We've now gone from focusing too much on the game to not focusing anything on the game. Not there's much to talk about except when we hit him, he has some sort of horrible seizure thing that makes my eyes hurt. And he keeps spawning these guys in faster than we can really... Like, that Ludo's good for singular enemies, which is great, because we're fighting Ultra Greed. But it's not amazing for, like, when we have to get those keys or clear a path for the bomb coins. We don't really need to worry about the heart ones. I think we're doing good enough. If we do some damage to them, but it's not like it's the end of the world if he spawns them in. Yeah! Speak of the devil! Or possibly just make me think that... Or make other people think that this run is like... the audio's off or something. Not that it really matters. I'm personally just waiting for the time where I can just... I've said so much about Isaac that all I have to do is just drag and drop and plug in stuff. You know, it's just, hey, it's MaelstromTier, welcome to the Volume of Isaac. We're playing character. And, you know, what do we want out of this? Well, damage and specific character trait. And, you know, let's see where that goes. So I heard about X thing. I don't know. It's probably both like way too much time for an effort to actually want to do that, and also just like, why? We avoided all that damage only to get hit by the greed head. These greed heads are a little bit of annoying, a nuisance though. Excuse me, you fucking walk into me and pick up that coin. Are these guys dropping much? Oh no, it's keeper tiers when they're hitting stuff. Oh, this is a bad spot. We have just so little amount to go. We can do this. I believe in it. I believe in a thing called love. I mean, I do, I guess, but except the keeper tiers are like actually kind of hurting us because they keep dropping pennies and he just goes, I'm just gonna pick them up. Alright. You got Evil Eye. I also got one of those just in case. 20 cents and 0%. In conclusion, Binding of Isaac is a game that you crawl floors, and Love Live is a game where you train idols, and I don't know. It's addicting despite what it sounds like. It's also got like a weird Persona thing where you sacrifice basically characters to funnel into experience. It's pretty good, I'd say. This is a little weird. It kind of looked like the game froze, but we're back to this ending that we've already seen, so I don't know why I'm actually gonna watch it. Instead, I'm just gonna say thanks for watching. For some reason, for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you want to, you're not specifically required to. I'm not holding a gun to you or anything. Not that you can't see me. I would have an airsoft gun and it's out of CO, so what's the point? But if you want to leave a like, that would help. And if you want to subscribe to see like Isaac videos or Binary Domain, third series that I keep trying to think of, but I'm just putting my computer through its paces, and other stuff. I've also been thinking of like a console recorder, but at the same time, it's like Yakuza. It's probably just gonna be PC games. Nonetheless, I've been MaelstromTier, and I will see you next time. Bye.